Let me know when you want me to hit record.
Go ahead. Start it up. Yeah.
Tuned into the Cypha Cash Show.
Yo.
On Deezy and Company Radio.
Hey.
I'm on a Cypha.
What's going on, Heff?
What's popping with you?
Deezy, what's good?
What's poppin'? What's going on?
We doing good.
Let's win Lorraine today.
Yes, we is.
We out in the cut for real.
You
We stopped at that Roman spot over there.
Oh, Roman.
That looked like a ghost town. Shout out Romans though.
Yeah. Gweb, what's like one of the hidden things if people do not come to Lorraine, like they either gotta do or they gotta go to?
Oh, what they gotta go to?
Yeah.
It's hard.
Is it a food spot? Is it
Food
is
spot?
It a park
I say-
or what is it?
I say the food spot, you can go to Gonzalez.
Gonzalez?
Yeah.
What type of food they got over there?
Puerto Rican food. Good ass Puerto Rican food.
All right. If
Some
I'm
fire.
going to the Puerto Rican spot, what am I getting?
Some rice and beef there with some tostones.
Tostones. Yeah, you gotta get the tostones. I actually lived in Puerto
Red
Rico
rice.
for a year, so I'm definitely hip to the culture.
Mm-hmm.
So as a guest, we got OT Deezy here. Deezy, what's poppin'?
Shit, I'm chilling. We out here pushing Who Wants Smoke, touring around, doing the touring around with Heff, doing the Streets Most Wanted tour, getting ready to push this album.
Now, for the people that's not familiar with you, how did you get your name? What does it mean?
So, getting my name, OT Deezy, it actually started off as Deezy. It was really just a name I collected in football in high school. You know, they just started calling me on the football field. You know, we gave everybody different little nicknames on the football field and whatnot, so that's kind of where that creation started. And then as I kind of got into the swing of things and started picking up the run with my music, it was originally Deezy 216. And, you know, there was that trend, that era where, you know, artists were putting, you know, numbers in their names. You have Montana 300 and all them artists. So, you know, I was riding the Deezy 216 wave. And it kind of got to a point where, you know, I just felt like it was almost keeping me local. You know what I mean? It was like kind of like a SoundCloud rapper name. I was still doing the SoundCloud thing at the time. So when I went to go switch over to Apple Music and start getting all my records on major streaming platforms, I was like, all right, I need to kind of revamp and, you know, make my name a little bit more mainstream. So the OT came from one take. That's what it stands for. Every time I go in the studio, always overly prepared and be a one take drop. So
One take?
One take.
that's what OT do.
Well, you be in the studio a lot.
Yeah, dude.
What's the most takes that somebody's done in the
Oh, reverse, not even like a 15.
Hey, I done seen artists spend 15 takes just on the intro. Like,
Shit, yeah.
studio?
It's been about an hour doing just one
Just
little
one
bar.
verse?
just one
One
bar.
One verse.
That's crazy. What about you, D? I know you don't collab with some people in the studio.
No, like he said, I done been with some of my homies in the studio and they'll be 30 minutes, 45 minutes just doing the intro. Like, just you know, like that intro shit. I'm like, bro, you're not even rapping yet. Like, motherfuckers like to go to the studio, they like to get there, then roll up, then find the beat, then start writing. It's like, bro, that's why I always would come prepared. Like, that's why they got that one take name.
Oh, yeah. That shit ready to go.
Yeah, especially when you're spending money on studio time. Like,
If you
I'm not here to
songs,
waste my time
if
and
you get
money.
2 songs in about 2 hours, you good.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah, I think I averaged.
I be with the young boys. They be doing like 2 songs in an hour. I be like, damn, okay, you finished? You finished? Then I be like, you finished? Did you finish? I be like, I got my money out of
No, that's how I move too. I can knock out.
Because the first song when you spit and do all that, you want to take your time on the other one.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you want the engineer to make sure the first one's nice and mix and master before you throw anything out. Even if it's a preview, you don't want them to come out just.
It's crazy.
No, for sure. See, when I go in there, I'll do all the recording I need to do first, and then have them be like, all right, mix and master this whole session just after the fact. You know what I mean? So I'll go in there. I'll get probably 2 songs an hour if I'm moving quick and I'm prepared. I'm ready to go.
So when you go in, do you have which beats you want to get done?
Oh, I already have the beat. I already have the whole song memorized to where I don't need to go in there with my phone. I go in there prepared.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. I'm not playing around and I waste my time, my money. Now that I have my own studio, I can kind of sit in there, listen to beats, and, you know, I'm not spending I'm not spending my money on it. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna go spend your money, you're ready.
Yeah, I want to be ready. I rehearse, I rehearse my songs probably 400 or 500 times before I even get into the studio with it. So that when I'm in there, it's clean, crisp. I know what I want done. And we can get in and get out.
Now, I'm going to ask Gweb first. Gweb, what is proper studio etiquette to you? Since you've been in the studio, a lot of rappers, a lot of people.
Etiquette? Like,
Yeah. Is it 2 people? Is it 5 people? Is it?
I want to say about 2 to 3. You don't want a whole bunch of yes men around you.
What about, can they bring food? Can they smoke? Can they drink?
Oh yeah,
like,
you do what you gotta do, get comfortable.
Okay.
Get comfortable. That's one thing you want to do. You want to get comfortable. You want the artist to be comfortable in what they're about to do.
Yeah.
But you don't want a whole bunch of people around just getting in your head because then that throws you off.
No,
Yeah.
facts. It does get counterproductive. When you
What
got too
about
many
you?
people in
What
there.
about you, Deezy?
Realistically, my ideal studio session is just me and the engineer.
Okay.
I don't like to fuck around and have bullshit. Like, we could party after. You could pull up at the tail end of the studio session. We could turn up and do that shit. But when I'm trying to get my shit done, I don't want no distractions.
No distractions. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about mixtape era. I feel like
Mixtape.
he said SoundCloud era. I'm going to say mixtape era for you. Like, what's your top 3 or 5 mixtapes? Either you've done or of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah.
It's going to be, okay, the Who Kid, the 50 Cent era, that was,
Right, yeah.
that's just nasty.
Okay.
Right there. And then it's hard, you got the Green Lanterns,
Oh, yeah.
DJ
for sure.
Clues, the Envies,
Yeah. Yeah.
rest in peace Big Mike,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
DJ Big Mike when he was out there in New York and
Yeah.
he was alive, he was doing this thing.
Everybody know. You ain't know he was from
Slade.
Connecticut, right? He was
No.
from Connecticut. He was killing them in New York, but he was from Connecticut,
Wow.
for sure. But I was
Rest in
just
peace,
with
K. Slade.
rest in peace, K. Slade, for sure.
That's why I like Wake Up.
Like, who inspired you to make mixtape?
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern?
Green Lantern and Envy.
And we okay.
I like how Envy used to go over probably talked over the tracks.
I think my headphones.
And then at the same time, with Green Lantern, the mix.
They went
Okay.
The blends and
The
everything.
blends, yeah. He used to like his joint sound like a production for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Sound
for
like-
sure.
sound
I ran
like
into
a
Grant. Who was at South by Southwest, but he lived in Phoenix. But I ran into him, and oddly enough, he was with Redman, and we were smoking together at South by Southwest. It was
Dope.
crazy.
That's dope.
So that's a great. So SoundCloud era. Who was your top SoundCloud artist that you used to listen to?
See, that's just where I started with my music. I never really paid attention to that many of the SoundCloud artists in that era. I still grew up on the tail end of the mixtape era. So, I was catching, it was a little bit different than what you guys might have been catching, but I was on Dat Piff when Flocka was coming out with his tapes, and
Flocka,
Wiz
yeah,
was dropping, Flight School, and all his old school tapes. The Cabin Fever's on there.
Yeah.
Cabin Fever's probably one of mine. Dirty Sprite, The Future. Man, I can't even think off my top of my head, but all the old Gucci tapes, Trapaholics tapes,
Oh, yeah.
Trapaholics
all
was
that
great.
time period. So I caught a little bit of that. I guess SoundCloud, that's where you get, when X and Juice and all them, when they were in the SoundCloud before they really blew up, a lot of them
I would
rappers.
say, yeah.
That'd be kind of the only two I'd say that I could think of off the top of my head on the SoundCloud era that I really actually messed with were X and Juice.
Now, what so when you first started putting your music on SoundCloud, was it just, hey, let me test it out, let me see what people think about my music? Like, what was it about
100%.
finally, like, leaving the studio and saying, like, I gotta let people listen to this?
Yeah, so for me, SoundCloud was, at that point in time, a lot of people were using it as a streaming platform. Apple Music wasn't even a streaming thing at that point. You still only had iTunes. You had the Spotify's and whatnot, but I was 15, 16 at the time. So yeah, it was, I knew my sound wasn't fully developed. So it was like a tester platform. Like, okay, I'm gonna put it on here. It's a free platform. It don't cost me to upload nothing. Like, we're gonna figure out my sound and we're just gonna keep trial and erroring it until people really start locking in on something. And then eventually, once I locked in my sound, started figuring out, that's when I moved on to the major streaming platforms.
Tuned into the Cypha Cash Show.
Hey, you've been itching to press this button.
One DjGweb.
I got a question. Whoa, buddy.
Hey, he wanted to hit the hell out of that button.
Now, Gweb, Lorraine is a different place. Everybody always says Cleveland, Lorraine, Akron, kind of like the same place, but I feel like every city has like its own nuances, own vibes.
Yeah.
What would be like? I mean, let's go. What's the top 5 artists from Lorraine? If I came here as an A&R and I wanted to see what's popping in Lorraine.
It's hard.
Let's see. Screech, make sure this is a clip that rolls out on social media.
Okay,
top 5.
Top 5. The top 5.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna look at Facts.
Facts. Okay.
From Lorraine County, Facts. He does his thing.
Yeah.
You have Deja Money. She does her thing.
For sure.
She does her thing. We have Peso.
Peso. Okay.
You know Peso. You work with Peso with the
He was with the group, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have Pesh, Jody Pesh.
Okay.
He's dope. He's
Okay.
real dope. He does his thing.
Okay.
He's
That's 4.
his thing.
Who make that
And
5th
then
spot?
That 5th spot. It's hard.
Oh.
That 5th
Pressure.
spot.
Dyla.
No.
Pressure.
The 5th spot I'm gonna give to. If he was here, he would still be doing his thing. Rest in peace to my brother Jason.
Jay Swin. Shout out to
I
Jay
can
Swin.
respect that
RP.
for sure.
That's dope, my guy. Now, Deezy, you said you spent some time in Lorraine?
No, I spent some time in Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I spent about a
He
year in
was
Puerto
out there
Rico.
with them. He was
Yeah.
out there salsa.
It was an experience, that's for sure.
So what made you go to Puerto Rico?
To be honest, after I came home from fighting that case, I was on trial. I did 14 months in total on trial. I just needed a break for real. It was just a getaway. Going through a trial, getting put in the media for something that you didn't do, being wrongfully committed was very stressful, especially already having some sort of a buzz that I was developing. It pushed the story even further. So I took about a year after all that to just go get my head right. Just kind of go live life a little bit. Do it for me.
How old were you when the trial was done and you was like, all right, that's out the way. Let me go relax, clear my head.
I was 22.
22? Oh, that's stressful right there. That's stressful. Now,
Takes time off your hand.
what did you being in Puerto Rico, like, did that play, just living in that culture, did that influence you making music?
I wouldn't say it influenced me musically as much. It did give me some inspiration, just kind of getting to see what a different culture like that is like. A place like that, to be honest, is a place I could live. It's beautiful, the beaches, the island vibes. But it just kind of helped me reground myself a little bit. It's really hard. People have asked me plenty of times, like, oh, what was going through your head and this and that. When you're staring down the barrel of 70 plus, you need to get away from a little bit after that.
For sure. I'm all about vacation spots. What about you, Gweb?
Oh yeah.
Cleveland.
No.
I don't
Cleveland? Damn. We'll go to Florida, Miami.
Miami's a good one.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
I can't hang in Vegas, bro.
Dominican
Vegas too much.
Republic.
Yeah. My boy just got back from Dominican. So, you said you can't hang in Vegas?
I can't hang around.
What's the
in
best
Vegas,
night you
bro.
had in Vegas?
I know better than to go to Vegas. Is the thing.
Fuck around, bro.
I know what my gambling addiction like. I got 6 different sports betting apps on my phone. I know Vegas is not a place for me.
Man, that's crazy.
You coming home with nothing, talking about minus.
Trip. I'm either coming home extremely broke on some Delonte West shit, or I'm going to be a millionaire. It's one or the other, but I can't take that risk in Vegas. No.
Damn. Why you throw my boy Talante in this?
Hey man, that's still the dog. Man.
Yeah. Gweb, you gamble?
Nope.
That's a smart man right there.
No gambling?
I'll gamble. I'll gamble on a little.
I'm on the Cypha podcast today, so you gotta know it.
But I ain't gambling. I ain't wasting no money. Get that on something different.
Nah.
But I take little bets here and there. But to go all in and do some old crazy betting.
No.
And all that fan duel and all that. You keep that.
But have you ever thought about making an album?
As a matter of fact, I'll tell you the truth. I got one in my thing, in my Dropbox, waiting to drop.
Waiting?
Just waiting. It's just the time.
Timing?
Timing. It ain't
Don't get
really-
scared like these young boys about
Yeah.
dropping their music, man.
But I'm
Drop
about to
that
do
shit.
it. I got it. It's in there. It's in there. It's a nice one too.
It is?
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk.
TKO. Who else we got on there? Well, we got the classic of Dubbo and Benjamin Bell and AR-26
For sure.
About It.
Yeah.
Got Little D.
Yep.
Dope ass track from Little D. Who else I got on there? I'm trying to think off the head. I gotta look into it, but I got about it's about 9 tracks, but I was gonna do 2 intros, so you get about 11, 12 with the little intros. This is timing for me.
Okay.
It's lightweight done, like really done. It's just
Come
trying.
on, man.
What you
Yeah,
mean by
jump-
timing though? Like what you waiting for? Like what time is gonna be the right time?
Yeah.
Trying to
There's no
mix
right time.
into the vibe of
That's what I
the
said.
flavor of the music.
Like the
That's
flavor of the
right
music.
now.
No, I feel that and respect that because I got 2 projects that I'm sitting on too, but they're more like wintertime projects, like winter
Yeah,
hustler
right.
type music. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
mine
Like,
is some old cool, like just it's chilling. It's got good music on there, but it's just one of those.
How do you go into creating the project? Like, what's your concept or your approach when it comes to making a project? Like you saying, I got a wintertime project. Like, what makes it a wintertime? Because I feel like hustlers gonna hustle every day regardless.
no, they are, but you know that wintertime hustle when you in the streets. That's like the wintertime. That's when you grinding. You out there. You getting after that money hard, so that you can pop out in the summer and do what you need to do in the summertime. You still grinding in the summer, but you work in that winter to have that summer so you can come out and flex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of them songs that I made in the winter time when I was hustling and in that time frame. You know what I mean? So when winter rolls back around, I already got that tape ready to go.
Okay. All right. Is that the same thing you saying, Tom?
I'm trying to drop. I really want to probably drop around August, September.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I got a little single right now with Ironic.
All right.
It's floating. It's on my music right now. It's on this little album that he got out right now.
Okay.
It's doing good, but I really want to make that. Want to make sure my, how can I say, my promotion and everything is right for it. I just don't want to throw it out there. Just throw it out there.
I get it. What about you? How you setting up your project? What's it called? Okay.
Crash Out Music.
Crash Out Music. You heard that?
Crash out. Beat your ass.
I could get on that type of time. No, setting up the project. That's making sure you got videos ready, content to push the project.
Yeah.
Right now our process has been, I've been going around with Heff on the Streets Most Wanted tour. I got an East Coast press run coming up. So content, blog posts, building the hype for it, dropping a couple singles to lead into it while we're doing, the podcast, the interviews, the radio tour. And it just leads up to build that hype so that when it's finally time to drop, we got the hype build up.
Ready,
Yeah, everything's ready. It's lined up. We got blogs out talking about it. Yeah, and then I got a boatload of content to where I can get on my reels. I can get on YouTube Shorts, and I'm dropping
Get
them
on
every
X
other
and all
day.
that. Just
When you looking at dropping Crash Out?
I'm looking to drop Crash Out Music around October, around my birthday.
Okay.
October 2nd, around that time period. Because by then I'll be done. I'll be back up from New York. I made my press run up there. We'll drop another single, and then the album will be ready to go. Are you just pushing buttons? Do you even know what these buttons say?
I got them. Screech taught me well in that 2-minute tutorial that he gave me. Cypha podcast.
A day early.
Podcast.
A day early.
Listen.
A day early.
Yeah, we are a day early.
A person can't say that I was late though.
I swear to God.
Way early.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Can't
Day
you
early.
know how people be like, "Damn, he showed up an hour or two late."
Nah, we showed up all day early.
A day early.
Heff had me out here in a tank top.
Listen, man.
I swear,
we
Heff
got
just
a
like to
cipher
keep you
joint.
on your
I had to steal it
toes.
from my brother. I was out here stuck.
Now, Gweb, I know sports plays a big part of your life.
Yeah.
Like, are you more of a Cavs fan or a Browns fan or Guardians fan?
Cleveland. All Cleveland.
Now, it has to be a point because y'all go crazy with it. Do they tell y'all, listen, go sit down, man? We tired of signing y'all shit.
You know what's funny?
We tired of signing y'all shit.
They love us. They fucking love us, bro.
Y'all got G League signature.
Yeah. Bro, they love us. When we're there,
the batting guy.
they come and dap us up. What's up?
They're gonna be doing the high school tour here soon.
Hey, listen, I'm not mad at it. So what have y'all played sports in high school or like what?
Oh yeah, I used to play basketball in junior high.
Okay.
The little teams they used to have, and then playing in the backyard.
Okay.
Busting my brother's ass.
Damn, he ain't never another mic to defend himself.
He can. Bust his ass.
Shit.
Nah, he dunked on me one time.
Oh, he got you?
Yeah, he dunked. Posted.
Oh man, he probably never let you live that down. Every Thanksgiving and Christmas, you the topic of discussion.
That's when I was skinny.
Hey.
I can't.
That's when
I can't. Yeah.
Okay.
It's alright, my brother poster boarded me before too.
He
I
did?
feel bad. My
You
brother's
got-
6 inches taller than me and he's 17, so yeah.
Oh, he got you.
Yeah, he got me.
But you had the hands in the face.
Oh no, yeah. He put it all up there. He done knocked me over and everything.
Oh man. Nah,
bitch.
I'm like, let the young boys let them do their thing.
After that, I said, man, I ain't doing this shit for real.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm not really a hooper,
So
though,
when y'all go to the games, I see all the players. You know, I know it's genuine. And I know it's love because they come through, slap five,
Yeah.
say what's up. Like, how does it make y'all feel that y'all don't build relationships with, like, you know, some of the veteran players?
Some of the veterans
Yeah.
and some of the players right now.
Yeah.
Somebody got
Because it's funny because it's like a lot, even with the industry people, it's like, man, you won't think they know your name. You know,
Yeah.
they won't remember you. And then when you see them again, they're like, hey, what's going on, G? What's going on,
Yeah.
boy? I'm like, oh shit. Like Mitchell was the wheels at the G League just sitting there right next to him. He's like, what up, G?
Oh yeah, that's
what's
fine.
up.
Yeah.
Now, what about you? How's it been building relationships with like DJs, artists on your side? Like, is it a way you introduce yourself to them, or you just do it over time?
It's really been an overtime thing, you know, situations, trying to put myself in situations to meet people, going to, you know, starting out, you know, I would go to, I don't know if you remember when Oakley House would do the mixers,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Oh, yeah.
showing up to different mixers,
Yeah.
events like that. What's his name? I forget his name. This other DJ, I know he used to do mixers and stuff like that, but just going to different events, kind of putting myself in positions or showing up to different venues and clubs and just, you know, talking to the DJs, just making a connection, not trying to force it too much on like walking right up to them, hey, I'll give you $20 to play my song. Just like,
Yeah.
hey, what's going on, bro? Like, nice to meet you. I'm an artist. Like, I just want to lock in. And then, you know, kind of letting it play out from there.
How did you and Johnny Blaze connect?
So me and Blaze connected shortly after he got let out, when he got out of prison. I had tapped in with him. You know, I knew he was really close with Doe, and I wanted to get into that whole community with them, with the movement that they had going. So I just hit Johnny, and I just hit him in the DMs. I was like, look, send me your Cash App. He sent me his Cash App. He didn't really know why, but I just sent him 200. I was like, welcome home. And from there, it was really what built our relationship up. It was just the genuine act of like,
Respect.
you know, respect. Like, I respect you as an artist. I want to be in the mix of things. I'm not just hitting your phone, like, because I'm sure a lot of them have hundreds of artists in their DMs talking about, let's do a feature, let's do that. I had to do something different that stood out, that made me like, no, I'm seriously about my business. I want to be locked in with you.
Okay, I get that.
And prior to that, I had a little connection to Dame, one of those brothers, just from different scenarios and whatnot. So I kind of had a little touch into it, but I had to do that little bit extra to get out.
How did it, like, once you start making music with like 55 Bags and Johnny and Doughboy, like, how did that feel, like, kind of like on your things that you've accomplished, you know, in the music?
No, it definitely felt good. A lot of those were goals that I had originally set for myself, kind of back in my SoundCloud days. So like when I was doing SoundCloud rapping, I looked up to Doe a lot. He was one of the first artists that I knew from Cleveland when he was a SoundCloud rapper. So I watched his whole journey, and it was kind of a manifestation thing. I told myself when I first started rapping, I'm like, I'm gonna get a Doughboy feature. That's what my big thinking was at the time as a 15-year-old kid. I'm like, I wasn't thinking farther past that. I'm like, but I'm gonna get an artist get a song with one of the hardest artists in the city. So as that started manifesting and coming through, you know, not only did I start to believe more in the power of manifestation and how just speaking things into existence can work, but it was a good accomplishment for sure. It definitely felt good coming along in the city.
Dope. Now, Gweb, you've been a part of a lot of the come up of Cleveland. You've definitely been a supporter.
Yes.
You know, not only just supporting the Lorraine artists, but definitely supporting artists from Cleveland. Like, how do you feel like it's been in the growth that you've seen, like, in this duration of time?
It came a long way.
Yeah.
Came a long way. Came a long way from a lot of people not really looking at the city and all that.
Yeah.
To one person hopping out the EP mixtapes with the bitch from Cleveland and all those.
Yeah.
Started popping. Took the whole city by, like, raised it up.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then when we started getting your mainstream, like Kells and Ray Cash really set the whole mainstream in to bring back Cleveland, because you had Bone back in the day,
Yeah.
but then after Bone, who did you really have?
Now, I always say that. I said people don't realize that there was a gap between major label signings. So it was Bone,
Bone, and
and
then you
then
had
10 years later,
you had
it
Ray.
was Ray Cash. And that kind of set up
The whole
music scene, the
Music scene,
Outkast, the
yeah.
Chip, the
royalty
Cudi.
camp.
Yeah.
Let's go with the Ducky Smalls and
Yeah,
everybody like that. It just
Yeah.
went.
for sure.
It started taking off. And then when Kells really started getting that buzz and he started looking at him, the city started
That's when it really started, for
Yeah.
sure.
So that, I mean, it's crazy. So
Especially with Evie with them bitch out from Cleveland tapes.
Yeah.
Bitch said that bitch must go. Let's go.
yeah, that was a crazy time.
Crazy,
Crazy.
time.
It was crazy because I was just thinking about, like, so, you know, Chip coined the phrase, bitch, I'm from Cleveland. So I think we was outside of Moda at the time. And I introduced Eric, which is Evie, to Chip and to see, like, the relationship they built and that
Yeah,
project
well.
that came from it. It's crazy. And I remember Evie calling me and saying, like, hey, I found this song by this guy named Kid Cudi. He's from Cleveland. Listen to this. I was like, no, I got it. I heard that record before. It was in New York. And just seeing that, and then Jim Jones doing a remix of it, and that's what really got it popping in New York.
I remember DJing the bitch from Cleveland too at the mall. A little release signing.
Yep.
Evie and us.
Cudi was there. Yeah.
Cudi was there.
Cudi was there, yeah, for
That's when I
sure.
first met him. Like,
Cudi, Shank, Ray,
yeah,
Chip,
everybody.
everybody.
That's when I really met a lot of those and built a relationship with them guys.
For sure.
And ever since then, it's just been mutual,
Mutual
love,
respect. Yeah.
straight love.
Now, Deezy, who are some of the artists that you're looking forward to working with, like, that may be possible collabs for the Crash Out mixtape or other work that you might do?
So a lot of the tracks on Crash Out Music have a Detroit inspired sound. So feature wise, someone like Babyface E,
Okay.
someone like Rio, a Peasy, a Babyface, Ray, somebody from the Detroit scene is where I'm kind of navigating to get a feature from for this tape.
That's dope. I like E. E going crazy right now.
Baby.
Yeah, he been popping off for sure.
Going crazy. Ray. You know, Rio doing the tour too. Yeah. That's bananas.
I've been fucking with Ray.
Yeah. Ray been going crazy.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah, the Detroit took the scene into a chokehold for a minute. I mean, they still are, but like they really took that shit off and ran with it. It's one thing I feel like a lot of them artists though kind of knew what they was doing. You know, like they interlocked
They
a lot.
switched up the Detroit sound.
Yeah.
They
And
did
they,
Yeah.
I feel like they all fed off each other's
That's what I'm trying to say. They fed off each other. They collabed with each other. Like maybe we don't know all the behind the scenes, but I feel like if Cleveland had more of that, more of the let's unite as one, we would have a way bigger scene than what we have right now.
I feel like a lot of the people, I don't want to say it the wrong way, but I feel like a lot of people do collab, but I feel like you have to manage that collaboration. So if you're not, once you get the collab, that's one thing. But how you do with it and how you execute it is what's going to take
it to that next
and go
point.
to the next level.
For sure.
You know, like a lot of people do songs with like Ray, a lot of people do songs with, like Kels does a lot of songs with a lot of artists, and
That'll get pushed right.
they don't get pushed at all.
No, for sure. I made that mistake when I did my song with Doe, back when I was.
You probably just
8.
dropped it and you was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't know better at the time. You know, I was 18 years old, just got a song with Doe, and the way that it happened, it was so quick. Dame had called me. It was like 3 a.m. He's like, "Yo, Doe's about to fly out to, I think was it Def Jam? Where's he with? Where's Doe with?
Epic.
Yeah, he was like, he's about to fly out to go to Epic. He's about to go sign his deal. You come right now. Come to the studio right now. 3 a.m. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have a cameraman, nothing. Any type of. I was just like, all right, we're gonna go get the feature and at least lock that in. But I was still really early in my development stages, even at that point. So I didn't have no management, no help. I was really kind of just struggling through it on my own. So yeah, I definitely feel like I dropped the ball with that one. But it's definitely something I'm looking forward to trying to work with again in the future.
Yeah. But what's one of the, I want to say, like, what's one of the biggest lessons you'll learn in your career?
My career?
Yeah.
Know what to put your name on and what not to put your name on. Because everything ain't good for your name. Everything ain't good for the brand.
That's
you just
right.
can't just go ahead and throw yourself out there like, oh, I'm gonna hop on this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this.
That's
And
a
half of
fact.
the time, it'll be some duds, it'll be some bullshit, it'll be a whole bunch of shit that's gonna make you look like an asshole. So you gotta watch where you go and who you fuck with and where you do your shit at, because a lot of people just really want trying to a stepping stone on you.
Yeah. I agree with that. What about you, Deezy? What's one of the biggest lessons you've learned so far in the music industry?
Biggest lessons. To be honest, probably it's kind of a totally different topic than where you went with it, but just like what we were talking about, holding on to music has been one of my biggest things that's been a problem for me. Early on was I would have these projects, even kind of now I still do it, but I've been dropping a lot more frequently and getting stuck in that time loop of like, nah, it's just not the right time. Nah, I gotta do this, or I gotta wait till I get this amount of money, or this, just put the music out there. You never know who's gonna do it. It could
about that.
Tripping over views was a thing for a while, worried about views, hawk watching, how many people are seeing shit, who's liking shit. Don't worry about what people are doing or not doing. Just because they're not liking it doesn't mean that they're not watching, and just get that music out there. Because all it takes is one person to hear it.
I always tell artists, when you go to do that, don't flood your content of music. Make sure you got a timeline of how you drop it, because if you just go to drop, they're gonna get tired of it. On to the next. All he's doing is basically gonna look at you as, oh, he's spamming. He's just putting his music out there. He's spamming. He's trying to get something. He's trying to, and then just gonna blow past you.
For sure.
If you keep a timeline on your music and you go accordingly how you want to do the shit, yeah, you'll go.
For sure.
You'll get your people looking at you.
No, for sure. I think now too it's a lot easier with you got Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I mean, I think we talked about it a couple times with just how Russ explains about going about it. Doing a song every 2 weeks, getting 15 to 30 reels for that song, and taking that 2 weeks, promoting it, pushing that song, dropping a reel every couple days, dropping a TikTok every couple days, getting different content from different locations. Social media is so powerful now. All it takes is one reel to go viral, and your song's heard by 1 million people.
Tuned into the Cypha.
Heff is on the board. Hit the button.
Let's go.
What's some of the what's some of the key things that you're looking forward to doing? Like, I feel like we just passed the midway point of the year. Did you accomplish your goals for this year already? And what's on your bucket list for the rest of the year?
Okay. I like when you sat back. I've been sitting for a little bit. I've been chilling. Been watching a lot of shit. My goals right now is getting back into the mixtape game and getting the mixtape game going again for myself. Bringing it back to the old where I started.
Okay.
And get that whole era going with the artists and getting the artists to host the mixtapes like we've been talking about.
Yeah.
And get back into that circle of, you know, the tapes.
Gotcha.
Working with the artists, get the tapes. The artists that are really serious about getting their music out there, not just the ones that like, this is my song, it's all.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Had you on fire, bro. You was on fire.
Man,
for
we had a dumbass run.
I'd like to see a mixtape run come back.
Yeah, that's what man, we have was doing, 100,000.
All star weekend, mixtapes, all kind of stuff. What about you? You on track with your goals that you set at the top of the year? And then what's on your bucket list for the rest of the year?
Yeah, I'd say the goals are definitely aligning. Getting with you was one of my goals for a long time, last 5 or 6 years. Finally setting up with a publicist and really taking the back-end media of getting on blogs and things of that nature was a big thing I've been trying to do for the last couple of years. So getting with John and Rich and them has been one of my goals for the year, getting that plan started. And by grace of God, if everything works out with the plan that we have for our East Coast run, a lot of the major platforms that I've been, I don't want to name drop too many of them, I want to keep it a little bit of a secret, but a lot of the platforms that I've been striving to get on for quite a long time are coming into fruition. So yeah, I think everything's falling in place exactly how it needs to be.
All right. What about you, Heff? What's your plans?
Put them on the hot seat.
I think I'm on point. My goals I already did them all. The only thing I got left to finish, I have a movie that I started last year, but I have to finish that movie. And but business-wise, like everything kind of lined up. I didn't even realize it lined up until like probably a couple weeks ago. But it was really just, one, getting my distribution company off the ground. 2, doing a partnership with Revolt. 3, starting a new radio show, which I started a new radio show on OVU. Then making sure that Summer Jam happens. Making sure, the other part is, trying to see if we can get the music scene back popping. Like, I felt really bad about it. It's kind of been asleep for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But, my conversations have been great since the top of the year. It's a lot of, some new victories that's going to happen, and
before the summer ends, we're going to street as most wanted tour out here, right?
yeah, we got to put it together. We got to put it together for sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it September.
In September?
Before Summer Jam for sure.
Okay. We'll make that work.
And then,
a couple of people out here.
it's, I think that everything's really just kind of lining itself, falling in place. Like, even from Bone, being back in the city, putting out a project, just, somewhat being involved in that. Talking to Ray Cash, like we said before, about putting out some new music. Talking to Kels about his new music. Talking to Tezo, talking to Dubbo, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole crew, Ray.
Yeah.
Like Ray just started teaching at Tri-C, and then he has a documentary on his son about to drop on Apple TV. So it's just, like the whole crew is just really moving. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to go.
Shout out to Kelvin. He's doing, he has a football
Yeah,
squad.
I was saying, the football going.
Yeah.
With,
So,
the young ones.
yeah, so
Doing this thing.
just everybody moving. Like, I'm just getting better as an executive. And I want to see like the young wave, the new wave go up like we did before.
Progress.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I've been on my ass about these tapes. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But like even when I talk to like Pesh from Live Mixtapes, like, you know, our relationship is so crazy, but let's get back to it. Like where
he texted me about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So it's just like, you know, we've been talking, like he gave me my own account like earlier this year. And then I, you know, like I've been slowly putting, like, shout out to T-Rail, shout out to Chicken P, shout out to Pate, shout out to Ford, shout out to Ty Bree, shout out to Ryan Wolf. I got a mean ass roster right now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like everybody, like, and I'm in my quiet, calm, cool phase, but everybody working. So everybody, you know, shout out to Sleazy World Go. Shout out to Two Eye, like all my whole crew is, they lit right now. I ain't really, you know, like, you know, Cardi coming, you feel me? Like it's about to be a crazy rest of the year.
Yeah, all good. Good as hell.
Any other questions y'all got? Anything else y'all want to say before we end up?
Just we're gonna do these drops.
We'll do some drops.
Yeah,
we
got drops for sure.
And just once again, this is a Cypha podcast show. We got Big Heff, got OT in the building.
Deezy, anything you wanted to say or any questions, other questions that you had?
No, not really questions wise. Just big shout out to you know, the Cypha podcast having us out, and be on the lookout for that Crash Out music tape on the way.
Yeah. I feel like y'all should give out jerseys when people come to this podcast. It's like, y'all should get the Cypher podcast jersey.
Well, we'll have t-shirts
some
for
little
y'all,
replicas or something.
Heff
You know?
will come early.
Hey, I'm
Early bird, hit the button. Hit the button, yeah. But yeah, we was getting stuff ready for you, but
I'll come back out, bro.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
We'll do it
No,
again.
for sure. It's all love.
But I appreciate it.
we'll do it the day that we bring the tour out here.
Facts.
Because then we'll have everybody.
I really like that Evan Mobley Mob Mentality joint. That's fire. Yeah. So
Mobley Brothers, that's autographed too.
yeah, so I appreciate y'all for having us. Shout out to
Appreciate you,
Street, shout out to DjGweb.
Appreciate you
Listen,
as well.
there's so many artists. I swear to God, there's so many. I gotta say this on record. There's so many artists that hit me and ask, "Is it DjGweb or is it Gweb? Is it DjGweb or is it Gweb?
Hey,
How do I say it, Heff?"
the one
And I'd
time
be
Jocelyn Hernandez said DjGweb. I said, what the fuck is that? What is that?
They didn't know what to do.
You should have said the whole thing. She spelled it out. Fuck it. Let's go.
Oh,
And then what stuck with me
That's funny as
is
fuck.
when Missy hit me with the DjGweb. I said, I'm running with DjGweb.
yeah, that's it.
I can't. If they do DjGweb, we can do DjGweb. We run
So-
for it.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
I literally had probably like 5 artists hit me last week. It was like, yo. And 3 of them was like, is it DjGweb or is it Gweb? And I was going through like Jadakiss drops and all kind of stuff. And I was like, my boy Gweb. It's crazy.
We got some crazy drops. Let's go from DjGweb to Web to Web to.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I appreciate
I
y'all, man,
appreciate
for
you,
always
man.
rocking, bro, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So
most
we out of here.